Here we have Matty at hole 1 at Bethpage Black, par 4. Hit his drive, a little fade, only 224 yards. Second shot into the green. Pulls it just a little left. Here we go with the bunker shot. Less than 20-yard bunker shot. Oh, and he gets a little more than he wanted. Overshoots the hole just a little bit. There we go. One putt downhill. And there it goes. Can he sink this for the bogey? Oh, just misses it. Start off with a double bogey. Here we are on hole 2, 357-yard par 4. Matty sends one up the left sides, gets hung up in the trees, but leaves him around 136 yards into the green. We forgot to record the rest of it. I'm still getting used to the whole camera thing, but he ends up finishing with a par. Hole 3, 151-yard par 3. Matty hits a really good shot here. And sticks it to 15 feet. He didn't record the putt, but he two-putted for par. Hole 4, 460-yard par 5. Matty hits a great drive here, straight down Broadway. Leaving him about 233 yards into the green. Second shot. Great strike, comes up a little short with a little flip wedge, about 35 yards. Forgot to record the wedge shot, but he stuck it within 10 feet. Here we are with a 10-foot uphill putt. Sinks it for birdie. Good job, Matty. Hole 5, 431-yard par 4. Matty's first shot right up the middle, hits his drive. 232 yards, leaving just under 200 yards out. Second shot, Matty hits a beauty, but comes up just short, catching the rough, and the ball stops instantly. Tough break, kid. Here he is with a chip shot here from 18 yards out. Gets it to 8 feet for an auto par gimme. Kid's 1 over through 5 holes. Hole 6, 360-yard dogleg left, par 4. Matty takes an aggressive line up the left side, trying to clear the trees, catching a piece and dropping down, leaving around 150 yards in. Trying to keep the ball below those branches. He tugs his second shot left slightly, but hits a green and reg, leaving about 37 feet downhill. Putt for birdie. Puts a good roll on it. Sticks it to about 4 feet for auto par. Still 1 up. Hole 7, 523-yard par 5. Matty hits one of his longest drives of the day, straight up the middle. Long par 5s mean long second shots into the green. Matty now has 276 yards left. He cuts a 3-wood around the trees on his second shot, leaving about 77 yards left to the pin. He hits a saucy little wedge, but ends up taking too much off it, coming up short within 10 yards left for birdie.
Saucy.
10-yard chip shot puts him inside 5 feet for auto par. Hole 8, 193-yard par 3. Matty hits a solid 6-iron here, but turns it over just a tad, but still gets a green in regulation, leaving him a 36-foot uphill putt. Puts a nice roll on it, and he gets it to stop inside 6 feet for a gimme par. Hole 9, 396 yard par 4. Matty hits a great drive straight over the bunker, giving him about a 162 yard shot into the green. He doesn't seem like he completely committed to the shot, causing a straight block to the right. That's golf though. Gotta take the good shots with the bad. No mulligans here. 68 yards to the pin. Nice nippy wedge shot, spins back 5 feet, having a 24-foot putt, scrambling for par.
I think it's straight.
He ends up nestling it up close to walk off with a bogey. +2 through 9 now. Hole 10, 438 yard par 4. Matty hits a good drive here. 232 yards. Just sneaks into the rough from the fairway, leaving 209 yards into the green. Here he hammers a 4-iron from 209 and manages to stick it inside 12 feet. Got a 12-foot putt looking for birdie. Puts a nice roll on it and sinks it back to +1 through 10. Hole 11, 416 yard par 4. Matty rips his driver right up the middle, like always. I swear this kid rarely ever misses a fairway. $197 yards left of the green. Looks like he catches it a little heavy, leaving him short-sided in the bunker, 22 yards. 22-yard bunker shot, tugged it just a hair left, got 13 feet for cleanup par. He is absolutely rolling the rock now. Good par, Matty. Still 1 over through 11. Hole 12, 430 yard par 4. Matty rips driver with a little cut over the bunker, landing in the fairway at 245 yards. Nice drive. Second shot here, 192 yards out. Matty smokes a 5-iron and sticks it to 14 feet. What an absolute stud.
Well, I haven't been hitting my driver that long. I'm going to hit my driver.
14-foot putt for birdie.
You'll end up below the hole.
Ooh, just barely misses it, but secures par. Still 1 over through 12. Hole 13, 547 yard par 5. Matt chooses to absolutely swing out of his shoes on this drive. Not bad, but didn't turn over like he hoped. 233 yard drive leaves him 311 still to the pin. Second shot, 3-wood, trying to cut off a huge chunk of those 311 yards. Tree isn't in the way, so swing free. Ball doesn't turn over again, causing a slight fade right. Third shot, 105 yards from the heavy rough, and there's the draw we've been looking for. Pulls it slightly left, missing the green, but only leaving a 16-yard wedge shot to the pin. Chips it inside 5 feet and walks away with a par. Good par. Hole 14, 154 yard par 3. Matty hits a sawed-off 8-iron, leaving himself a little 9-yard chip shot. Nice chip. Ball scoots just past the hole for a tap-in par. Still 1 over through 14. Hole 15, 424 yard par 4. Here Matty puts a good swing on this one, sending it up the left side of the fairway, leaving him with about 196 yards left. .196 yards in, Matty pulls 5-iron, but doesn't take into account the plus 38-foot elevation, adding another 12 yards, comes up short in the bunker. 37-yard bunker shot here, sticks it to 4.5 feet for a tap-in par. Hole 16, 449 yard par 4. Sending one up the left side, fading back into the fairway with a nice 242 yard drive. Leaves Matty with 207 left to the pin.
Yep.
207 yard 4-iron lands just left of the flag at about 20-ish feet. Not bad from over 200 yards out. About 21 feet for birdie. He puts a solid roll on it,
No sense in beating yourself up.
but comes up just short for a tap-in par. Hole 17, 197 yard par 3. Matty puts a good swing on a 5-iron, but ends up coming across it and drawing it into the greenside bunker. Second shot from the sand, 19 yards. Rolls out a little bit, but stops within the gimme circle, securing par. Still one up going into the last hole. Hole 18, 366 yard par 4. Matty tries to full send his drive, but he gets a little spinny. Still landing in the right fairway, but only at 235 yards. 132 yards left to the pin, up 25 feet, playing 140-ish yards. 9-iron comes up just short of the green in the bunker. 18-yard bunker shot for birdie. It was tracking, but he leaves it 4 feet short for a gimme par. Finishes 1 over 72 at Bethpage Black from the blue tees.